This conference will now be recorded.
Once again, good evening to everyone. Hope my voice is audible. So anyone can confirm me. Is it audible?
It's audible.
Yes. Thank you for the confirmation, ma. So we should start with the session. So in the last class, I have been requested for you all to share with your business profiles. So most of you people have been done, and still there are few people who are yet to be completed. So I request them to please complete it so that it will be easy for us to go ahead with the new topics. Okay. So, and also I've been made you people to understand how you can be able to create with the logo by using the Canva website. So most of you people have been used it, and they are used to it, and I've seen a lot of people they have been done with the logo. It is wonderful. Okay. So, and one more thing, it was a common thing which I have been found out. Most of the people who have been shared, they were not being able to uh, add their logos on their pictures. So that means whenever you are going to show that there is an image of your product or services, so it has to authenticate that it is an product of yours and that it is a brand of this particular company. So it is mandatory you are supposed to have your logo. So the two reason, one is authentication that you are going to say to the world that this is your branded products. Secondly, no one else can be able to make use of that and duplicate so that you will be in a wrong place. So this could be the reason, right? So uh, I can just give you an idea that how you can be able to add it into your pictures or with your posters with your logo. So one suggestion. So I've seen most of the people. Okay, before going ahead, may I know that is that my screen is visible to you people?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you people are going to create a poster, for example, let me take this. So this was my logo which I created. So I'll download this. So I can go for a share option, then go for download option, then make sure that it is going to be downloaded in the JPG format. Most of the uh, digital platforms they accept only with the JPG format, and make sure that you are going to click on the save download settings. So whatever the features you have been added, it is going to get saved the settings. Then I click on download. So it has been downloaded. Now, if I want to apply this logo on my the posters, so let me go to one poster. Let's assume this is my product. So now I want to add my logo into this poster. How do I do that? So we have to firstly we have to go for uploads. Then we are supposed to add it into the image. So once it is going to get uploaded on your screen, so now you can just take it and you can place it wherever you want it. Okay, so this is how most of us we would have been tried. Okay, so now if you see that, if I'm going to place this image, the logo image over here, the background image is something else, and the image what I brought it has a white background. So whichever the color you have it, so if you are going to place it, it is going to be hard. So that means it is going to be like a stamped on the other content. So it may not look good. So instead of that, I wanted my logo to be appeared on my poster, which can have the background of the poster, not with the white background or any other background what you have it for your logo. So I want only the content to be placed over here. I don't want the white background of my logo over here. So how we can be able to do this? So I can suggest you to go to a website which is called as remove.bg. So it's a website to remove the background of a image. So it's a free platform. So you can be able to go for upload image option, and you can choose that image, the logo. So it is going to get removed with the white background. So now I can be able to download this. So which will be in the form of an PNG file type. Now I'll go to the Canva website. Again, I'll go for upload, and I'll upload that image which has been removed by the background. So now I'll take this image over here. So can you see the difference? Having the image with background and without background. So which could be your choice? So is it going to be the image with background or without background? It is going to be useful for us. Is that my voice is audible?
Sir.
Yeah. So Priya, can you just check it out with the speaker? Okay. So now I was asking a question. So is that everyone understood how did we make use of this remove.bg website?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now can you people guide me that whether to use with the image with the background or without background? So which could be the better option to use it in the posters? So without background, it is going to be useful. So you have to see that. You have to see that the image is it giving a right way of visibility over here with the background or without background. So you can see that and you can apply it so that you can have a same image of two sides. One is with background and without background. So whichever it is going to be helpful. Suppose if it was a white background screen, so then it would have been uh, a good combination. That means it could have been better view with the background itself. Since we are using with some other background which is dominating with the image background, so that means in that cases I am supposed to use it with the without background image. Okay, it is up to you how you are supposed to use with it. Okay, so hope this has helped you people in creating with your posters. Okay, so now we have been seen with a lot of profiles. So I was happy with everyone who have been created, who have and you have been learned a lot, researched a lot, and you have been created with this a lot of profiles I have been seen even after joining the session also, few of them. Yes, good. Fine. So, but still, I want everyone who is there in this, the people who are being joined to our course. So I request them to prepare this so that it will be easy for you to understand that. So how you can be able to take your business into a new way of approaching with the people. So after creating with all this profile, okay, so I'll just take a minute of time. One changes I want to make confirm that some of the people, but most of the people, they have been given in the right way the answer. Let me take, yes, okay. So everyone has given the information in a right way. So in one place, that is of business mail ID. So there, some of the people, most of the people, they have been given in the right way. Some of the people have given the mail ID as a Gmail account. Okay. So when you are going to present your profile, this business avatar is a business profile. It will act like your digital business card. So that means you are going to explain about your business. People has to know about your business. Okay. So for that reason, so you should make sure that you are going to give a professional way of information. Okay. So when you are going to give the email ID with the gmail.com, yahoo.com, I don't say that it is not a email ID which was not accepted. It can be accepted, but the professional way of presenting it, so it is not going to be looking good over there. Okay, so how the professional mail IDs it will be there means, so it is going to be like example info at the rate with your brand name dot com dot in. So with that extensions you can be able to give it, but in the normal mail IDs what we are going to do it, so some name at the rate gmail.com. So that means I'm going to make use of a Gmail's free account and I'm going to give it to you. And if you have seen that any mail accounts you are going to create it for the free one, you'll be able to see with a lot of promotional mails. And most of the important mails will not be able to see it because it is being filled up with a lot of promotional mails, and you may not be able to get a proper communicative messages. So this could be the reason why we don't prefer with the normal mail accounts. So we prefer with the professional mail accounts. So which is on the chargeable basis. It is not going to be at the free of cost. So a lot of people have seen they have given with the support at the rate with their brandname.com, info at the rate brandname.com, and sales at the rate. Then some more different types of uh, they might have been. referred, they have been researched with that. Okay, if you take with the bigger branch, so the email IDs it will be in this way, so that the communication it will happen right people with the right people it is going to happen. So support means it will happen with the supporting team of the company. Sales means it is going to happen with the sales team of the company. Okay, so it is going to direct it in the right place, and it is going to have the proper information, and it will have a proper tracking. So this was the one thing which I want to make you people to understand. So try to give the business mail IDs with the professional way of providing the mail IDs. Is that clear everyone with this profile? Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Yes. So hope everyone have been understood with the business of that profile, and also how you can be able to create the logo and also posters, and how you can be able to add with your logo with background and without background. Okay, so now the next thing is, so after we are going to create with this profile, so is that we are going to print it in a card wise, or we are going to print it with an pamphlet wise, and we are going to share it to the people. So if you want, you can be able to do it, but the reach it is not going to be up to the level of what you can expect it. Okay, so what we can be able to do it is, we can be able to create this profiles on the Google search engine. Okay, so how to create your profile? So there is a platform of the Google itself, which is called as Google My Business. So which is going to help the business people to provide their business information, and it will help to get connected with the local people who are nearby to you. Okay, so you can be able to see that the businesses which are registered under the Google My Business, it is going to be listed in this way. Okay, there are two kinds of business wise visibility. So one is not publicly visible and one is publicly visible. Okay, so how we can be able to create such kind of a profile on the Google search engine? So everyone, so before that, let me get confirmed how many of them are doing it or practicing it in this session itself. That is, you're working with me, along with me, or is that you people are waiting to get ended with the session and then you are practicing it? So is there anyone who's doing a practical when the class is going with me? Okay, for example, I'm telling that we are going to create a logo. So is that any person who's going to create the logo with me by checking out with the options what are what I'm showing it? Okay, after the session. Is that you people are logged in with a mobile or with a laptop? Okay, so this could be the reason, because since you people are using with a mobile, so I request the people who are using with the laptop, they can be able to practice it, or you can start to work it out along with me, so that it will be easy for you to get to know what is the challenge you will have it. Okay, so you can try Ranjita if possible. Otherwise, you people can practice it after the session also. Okay, fine. So let's go ahead. So you can go to the website called Google My Business. So you can, if you search, you will be getting the first list link itself. Get listed on Google. So we can click on this. I'll share this link on the group itself. So you can try this, or also I can try to give it in the WhatsApp. Yes. Okay. So once we are going to this link, so for the first time users, you will be asked to click on the manage now, or you can click on the sign in also. So if you have already been using with any Google profile, so you can sign in. Okay. So here I can be able to see the list of the businesses are created with. So this shows that you are allowed to create as many business profiles for your business. Okay, so you can create it as many. So this can help you out to start to earn the money of making use of this platform. So how? Because you can be able to help the people who has a business but they are not being registered their business on the Google platform. So you can learn this and you can be able to help the real business people to create the profile, and they can be able to get the businesses out of it, and for that you can be able to charge it with some amounts. Okay, so you can be able to help the people to create the logo, you can help the people to create with the posters, right? So learning digital marketing, it is not only for earning the job opportunities, it is also going to help you out to earn the money. So either as a part-time or as a freelancers or as a consultant, or you can be able to do it as a business also. Okay, yes. So I've been created with multiple businesses. Still, if I want to create it with another business type, I can be able to go with the add business option, and I can add it as single business. But for you people, when you try, click on the manage now option on the Google My Business website. So this is the first screen it appears for you. So it will not show anything list of companies, because they are not being created earlier. So it is a new profile for your email ID. It will ask you to log in with your Gmail account. So for this reason only, I request you people to either use it with your personal mail ID, or you can have a separate mail ID, and you can start to make use of that new email ID for building up your business profile. Is that clear? Is that everyone understood how did we come to the screen? So please type it as clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the responses. So here it will ask you for you to enter with your business name. So whatever I've asked you to prepare the business avatar, so that you can be able to start to fill it up over here. So instead of coming to the screen and you can think on this, what should I give the business name? You have already been decided with what name do you want to create it with. So you can start to feed it up with that information. Okay. So I'll give a brand name. So you can be able to see that with the list of names. Why it is showing the names means with the similarity of your name, the business name, whatever you are going to give it. So is that a business is already existing with exactly with the same name? So which is already registered and they have been created and profiles on the Google. So if it is, you can be able to choose it which is already created by your any other person and make sure that is it your business only. Suppose if it is a unique name and you are the person who is holding that business, then don't select with any other option, select with the very first option which says create a business with this name. So that means I am registering this name in my business name. So after giving the business name, so you are allowed to select the category. So you can be able to choose it. So if it is a fashion, so I can be able to select it relevant to this, and whatever you are going to get the list of categories after you are going to type it. Supposed to choose it only with that. So you are not allowed to create your own list of categories. Whatever the Google is going to give you, so please select with that same. Okay. So I can be able to select it with any one of this, which is relevant to my business category. Okay. So let me choose it clothing supplier. So let me click on next. Now it is asking us to add a location where the customers can visit like a store or a office. So it is asking you, is it your business is an offline? So that means there is a physical store or not. If physical there, you can keep it as yes. If your business is only on online basis, then you can choose it as no. So if it is offline, make it as yes. If it is online, make it as no. So choose this option. Make it as yes. So it is up to you. I don't recommend you have to choose it only as yes. It is up to you because I think I have been asked you whether do you want to keep your business online or offline. So you can be able to choose it. If it is really a store is there or hotel, restaurant, anything is there physically where the people can meet up and they can be able to buy the products or services, then you can be able to keep it as yes. The next. So here after choosing it as yes, the options whatever we are going to get it. In case if you are going to choose it as no, there may be chances that the options may arranged in a different way. That means the options what we are getting, you will be able to get the same kind of options, but it will be rearranged. The options may come first or last. Okay, it will not be exactly with this sequence. It will be, there will be change in the sequences. So this option what I'm getting, it could be at the last in the online business option, like that. But make sure that you are going to select, you are going to enter it the information based on what it is asking for you. Try not to, yeah, leave it. Okay, so since it has been said that we have a physical shop, I have to give the address over here. So let me give it. So give it all this details and click on next. So after giving the address, it is going to say that in the same name, there are people who have been started their physical shop and it has been registered on the Google. So you can be able to see the list of these names if it is belonging it to you. So you can be able to choose this. If it not belongs to you, click on none of this. So none of these shops are going to be belong to you. So click on next. So now the interesting part is you have to locate your location on the Google map. So you can see this balloon, you have to drop it. So based on the address what I've given, so on that basis it is being shown one location. If you feel it that it is not the right place, it is being located, the balloon is not being shown on the right place, because this information what you are going to feed it up, it is going to get updated your Google Maps. You can see that, drag and drop the map and position the marker on the exact spot where your business is located. So the Google map will get updated through this. Okay, so I can click on adjust and you can be able to move up the location, and I'm going to place it with this. So suppose if you wanted with exactly the place, to, and you can be able to place it. So after you are okay with that place location is being located in a proper place, you can click on done. So once you are going to do with all this changes, definitely there will be a verification will happen either physically or in whatever the ways it is possible by the Google. And once it is confirmed that yes, it is a right place, the real business is existing, then only it is going to give an authentication and it will be visible to the people. Okay, so don't keep your the marker in such a place that where the people are not able to move around, somewhere on the ocean, somewhere on the rivers. So don't try with that. So try to keep it exactly the place. So this is for the people who are really doing the business and they want to locate it in the right place. Okay. So click on next. Do you provide the home deliveries or do you make office visits? So if you are doing that, you can keep it as yes. Otherwise, you can keep it as no. And click on next. So then it is asking for to provide your contact number so that anyone is profile, so they should be able to get connected with you. At the same time, you can also provide with your website address. It's mandatory. Okay. So I'll say that I'll not enter it right now. I'll enter it later. The next it is going to ask you to verify with your contact number. So here you have an option to enter the contact number and click on next so that you will be able to get a verification code number into your registered mobile number, and that code number if you enter it, so it will be active and it is visible on public, so that it is going to be shown on the Google when they type with the words, and if they try to find your uh, business information, so your business information it is going to be listed in that Google search. If you don't verify your account, so it is not going to allow you to do that. So let us click on the later, because I don't want completed with my profile in the proper way, then I'm going to keep it verified. Okay. So click on the verify later. So now it is asking you to enter with your business working hours timing. That means at what time it could be the meetings can happen or the orders can be done. So what is your business is working at what time period? So what is the opening time and what is the closing time of your shop or the contact time? Okay. So I'll skip it as of now. The description also I'll skip it. I'll skip it with the images adding also. And don't see with the value limited time offer, claim your 60,000 advertising credit. So by seeing the value, a lot of people will feel it that as though The Google My Business is going to pay you 60,000 rupees. So please don't be in that kind of idea. It is only to say that you can be able to get a credit up to 60,000 credit. Okay, when you are going to do the Google ads, at that time it will ask you to pay. So in that it can help you with a certain extended value amount which you are supposed to pay it later. It is not that you can keep it with you. So it can help you out. So let us then click on skip on this option because we are not using with this platform as of now. Finally click on continue. So most of these options are self-explanatory. So only the thing is you have to please have a look on each and every option what it is asking. So try to understand with that and then go ahead yes or no. Is that clear everyone? How did we create with the Google My Business profile? If it is clear, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
So, Vaishnavi, can you be able to hear me now? Yeah. So, did you find any doubt with any particular option? So, from which option you were not able to understand? Hello. Can anyone unmute yourself and confirm me? Is that I'm audible?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you're
sir.
audible.
Yes, sir.
You're
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You're audible.
Okay,
Sir,
okay, okay. Thank you. Okay. Fine, Shreya, you have to check with yourself like, is there any problem on your speaker or with the connection? I request to re-log in and check. Okay, so now we have been come into the screen after completing the creation of an account. So once we have been created with this account, so if it is verified account, it would have been shown the name of my business and with all the details if I have been filled up. So while creating, I think I give only the name of the brand and what is the type of category and the address and the location. So like that, very few information I might have been entered with. So how I can be able to complete the profile? So you can be able to see certain options are listed over here. In this, the very first option is edit profile. So in this edit profile screen, you can be able to see with all the options whatever you have been feeded up now, and the other options has to be feeded. So all the options are listed over here. So firstly, about your business, in that it is asked with the business name. So if you have any spelling mistake, you can be able to live with this. You can edit it and you save it. So once it is going to be verified account, so you are not allowed to edit it again and again. So please be careful when you are going to feed it up with the information. So only I didn't made you people to verify the account initially. So make sure that every detail what you are going to give it, it is real and true. Until then, don't verify it. Okay, try to complete the profile and then start to verify it. Okay, so you can see the pencil kind of one button over here. After each of the option you will get this. If you click on this, it will take you to the edit screen. So if I have any kind of any changes, I can make it and I can click on save. So with that information only, it is going to get saved. So the next thing is, it is asking about the description. So enter the description. So you can be able to write about your business. So it could be the characters limitations you can see here. It is there up to 750 character. Okay, I think I have been asked you people to create a description at least of 150 to 200 characters. At least it is. You can write it up to 750. So why it is going to be worthful? Because whoever is going to visit your profile should be able to understand what is your intention. So what kind of product you are going to give it, how it is better than the competitors. So what is that speciality you have it? So that you can be able to highlight it in the business description. Okay. So let me try to give it. So after adding with your own words, so suppose if you feel it that you need an kind of reference for this description, which could be better way you can be able to frame it. So you have an option over here as suggest description. So you can be able to click on this and you can see that you will be able to get with a little bit more ideas, references you can be able to put with it. Not exactly you can just copy and paste it. You can just have a look on it if it is really it is going to be worth of keeping those words. So you can be able to. Okay. So whatever I have given, it has been framed in a better way, we can say. So I can remove this. And you can see that how many characters it has been generated. So within the few seconds. Okay. So you can try to make use of this. So this is infusing the AI. Even the Google My Business also it is being supported with the AI too. Okay. Is that it is going to be helpful to us? So you can type it as yes or no. Is that going to be useful to us?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the response. Okay. So we have been completed with the description. So why it is really required to write the description? Because anyone is going to have a look on the brand, so they are going to check with their what is their a kind of their viewpoint of their own product, how do they stand in the competition, so that it has to be shown with the words, and it has to be really it has to give a meaning to their uh, on the real time products, how it looks and how it feels, so it has to get matched up. Okay, so we have done with the description. The next part, and have a look, click on save. For every option what you going to fill up, you will be having the option of choosing it as save. Okay, now in between I left out with the business category. So here category it was already chosen, so you can go to the edit. So already it has been chosen and you can see here it is shown under the primary category, and here you have option of adding another category. So that means you can be able to do a multi selling on under the same name roof. Okay, so let's assume that I'm a clothing supplier, and I can also say that I'm a also the person who is going to sell with the accessories. Okay, so you can add it up. Okay, let me choose this. So like this, you can be able to add as many categories. So if you are doing such kind of a services, so which you want to highlight it, so you can be able to add it as an secondary categories or additional categories. It is not mandatory that you should add the additional categories, but it is allowed for you to add the multiple categories if it is really happening under the same business name. Okay. So at the time of creation, it was given only one option. But when you are going to edit that profile information, you are allowed to add as many information you wanted. Okay. So you can see the name, you can see the category. We have been added a primary business and the secondary business category. Then the description by using the AI. The next option is opening date. So we can click on this and provide the date of starting of your business. Okay. So try to provide the dates. So what will happen? It will give an information to the people. The Google will say that when anyone is searching for a business which is a older business branch which can provide with the particular type of services or the products types. So it will be going to tell that from how many years this business is existing. So to give that reference, we are supposed to tell that. So it has been started from how many years. Okay. So let me give it, for example, 2022 June. It could be 10. So I'll just take this as a reference name, date, and I'll save this. So that means this business is existing from this date onwards. Okay. So try to give it with the opening date and don't try to give it with the future date. So if you are going to give the with the future date, that means you are going to have a plan of opening your business in the year 2028, 29, like that. So don't try to give it with that. Either you can be able to give it from today's date or you can be able to give it the today date with the previous year. Okay. But be genuine with your information. As of now, I'm just showing for you to enter the information in what formats. Okay. And I'm not going to keep it this as a verified account so that it is going to show it as a fake account. We are just trying with what kind of options do we have it, how to feed up with this, and how it is going to impact it. Okay. So the next thing is contact information. So you can be able to provide with your contact number so that this it is going to be displayed on the Google. If anyone is searching for your business details, they will be able to get your business details with your contact number what you are going to provide it over here. Okay. So it is going to be highlighted details. The next one is add website address. So if you have been created any website, so you can be able to add it. So in the coming classes, we will also see that how we can be able to create a website. So that link you can be able to add it later part into this. If you really have a website, so you can be able to add it over here. The next thing is the location and the areas. So as we have seen that how you can be able to identify the right location so that this information it is going to get uploaded or it is going to be added into the Google Maps so that my business name it is going to be registered on the Google Maps. So as we all know that what is service areas, business service areas, it means when you people are going to run a business in one particular point of location, and you are also going to say that you are ready to serve the people of which all the area premises. Okay, so you are going to put a boundary for yourself that I want to run my business within this particular places. So whoever asks for the service or for the products within this area limit, so you can be able to make the people to get to know about your business only within that area places. Okay, so you can be able to do that limitations or extensions of your areas where you want to run your business. Then the next one is opening hours. So it is asking us, so from when and what time can there be people get connected with you, or in simple terms it is business working hours. So here, if you go to the edit, you have options. Open with main hours, that means you are specifying the particular timing. Open with no main hours, it is going to say that uh, you are not going to run it on any specific time, or we can consider it as a 24 hours you are working. So you can be contacted at any timing at any specific, either it is a morning or a afternoon, evening or night or midnight. In the 24 bar 7, you can be connected at any point of time. So if you are going to choose with this selected option, then in case if you want to say that you are presently not working or your business is not existing currently and it may get restarted after some time, then you can be able to choose the status as temporarily closed. Suppose if you have been winded up your business, then you can be able to choose it with permanently closed. So you can choose it with any of this option. Let me choose it as open with main hours. You can be able to see the list of days, and to give that timing, you can untick this option. You will be asked with what is the opening time and what is the closing time. So it is a 24 hours format, so that you can be able to give it. Let's assume it we are going to start our business in the morning 8 a.m. and we are going to close the shop at 10 p.m. So 10 is the 22nd hour of the day. Okay. So you can be able to give the opening timing and closing time. So now, is it we are not going to close in between, whether we are not going to take any break. So in that case, this is one stretch timing. So my shop, it is going to be open from morning 8 to till the end of the day at 10 p.m. If it is like this, so you can be able to keep it like this. So suppose if you want to take a break in between and you have a lunch hour or anything, so you can be able to choose it over here as an add more hours and you can add it, or you can be able to specify here itself. Okay, let's assume it your shop is going to get closed from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, so you can be able to give it that timing over here. So 8 a.m. it starts and it ends at 13 hour. click on add button, and again you can be able to give the timing of resuming. So at what time you are going to reopen your shop. So I'll give it as the 14th hour. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to close it at 22nd hour. So this is the split timings. So you can split it if in case if it is more than two times also you can. It is up to you. Okay. So you can be able to choose it in this way. So you can be able to give it for each and every day the same timings. So if you feel it is one stretch time, you can give it only with one stretch time for each day. So it is mandatory. You have to feed it up with all this information. Okay, and click on save. The next thing is you have an option of showing with the special hours. So here the special hours means in case if you want to say that, so it has been listed with all the days. Generally, the government holidays it is going to be there. So you are going to make sure that are you working, are you open on this specific days. So if you have any special attractive date, and the people can be able to feel it that you are going to give it something uh, kind of a discounts or special discounts on this particular days for any reason. Okay, so here we have certain festival dates. So suppose if you are going to have it with your own dates like your birth dates, or it could be your business anniversary days, any your personal days where you want to conclude it and tell to the world that on this particular day we are going to give you a special a kind of uh, a discounts or anything as a freebies. So it is just making an highlight of your business page to the people that for this particular date they have been treated with a special way. Okay, so if anything is there like that, you can be able to choose it. So I am going to say on the Republic Day we are open, and we are open from 7 a.m. and we are closed at 11 a.m. So like this, I'm going to keep it as a special day of my business. Okay. So it is going to be highlighted date. The next part is it is going to ask you that what is the highlight of your business. So if you are supposed to be identified in the list of competitors, business list names, in that how do you stand in a unique way? So one thing we might have been added with our business description. The second thing is there anything special where I can be able to say that we provided with this kind of service or a feature, so which no one can be, or it could be kind of a special services could be possible from this business. Okay, let's see that. Here we are not going to write it manually. Here we are going to choose with the options what we are going to have it over here. So under this, the first option is from the business. So if you click on this, it is going to ask, is that do you want to highlight your business that this business it is owned by a woman entrepreneur? Do you want to get an identification that this business is owned by a woman? So if it is yes, you can be able to choose it as yes. So that if anyone is searching for the woman entrepreneurs, okay, so any product or services, it is being provided by a woman entrepreneur or woman owned businesses. So if you want to be there in their list of result, so you can keep it as yes. So suppose if you say that this business is not being owned by a business woman, you can click on no. So I'll keep it as no. I don't want to share that it is being owned by a woman or not. I can keep it as in a neutral way that have not been set. The next thing is accessibility. So if you say that you have a physical store, the premises, the business place, so you have to see that are you ready to provide with any of this kind of services. So do you have a provide provision or the facilitations to make the wheelchair users they can be able to access in your premises. That means they can be able to move around. Okay, so with the toilet service or with the hearing loop, if any of this are there, you can keep it as yes. If not provided, you can keep it as no, because there will be a certain categorized people who will be looking exactly with this kind of service providers. If you say it as yes, you are supposed to provide it. It is not that you are just going to select it. Okay, I'll say that I'm going to give it, but I don't want to give it. So that doesn't work out, because once you are going to update it and if you are not going to provide it, so then you will be in a deep trouble, because there might be chances that the people will start to give a negative review. And you all know that if a negative review is received, so that it will have a bigger impact. So be careful, clear that whether are you giving or are you not giving. So see with that options. Okay. Then the next, it is asking about the amenities. So do you have this? You can see. So same way the next option crowd, you can choose it. Okay. And whatever the options I'm getting it over here, there may be chances for some of the people it may not be shown with the same kind of options. Okay, so what could be the reason? So it may not show the same options, it may not show more than these options, but there are chances that some people may get more than this, not less than this. Okay, what could be the reason is because it depends upon the category of the business what you are going to choose it. On that basis, the options may differ. So for that reason, make sure that you are going to have a look on each and every option and you are going to choose with the right options. Okay. So do you have a parking services? So relevant to that, you can choose it. Then you are being asked what are the services you are going to give it. Is it on-site service or off-site? On-site means it is going to be like you are going to give a service going to their places and providing it. So if you are providing with that, you can keep it as yes. If you say that the people has to come to my premises and take the service, then you can keep it as no. Okay. So like this, you are being asked with certain options. As I said, it is going to be dependent on based on your business categories and other informations. So once it is being completed, it is going to get updated automatically on the business page. Is that clear to everyone of how to create a Google My Business profile with the business avatar details, what you are being created?
Yes.
Yeah, who is online? Priya?
Sir, can you repeat the service option?
So service option there I had only one option as do you provide the on-site service? On-site means you are going to the place of the customer and providing the service. Okay. So for example, if you are going to give it anything like a repair services, so it is a choice of yours whether do you want to tell the people that you are going to give the services only who comes to my premises, or do you want to say that I will give it the services on your places also. That is, I will visit your place and provide the service. If you are ready to give the service by visiting the place, make that on-site service as yes. If you say no, we don't provide such kind of service, we request you to come to our premises and take the service, then keep it as no. Is that understood?
Sir, then delivery and service both are different for that.
Yes. See, delivery is just you are going to drop that box and you are going to come. So this is in case you are going to that place and you are going to repair it. Repair it means you are going to be there on that spot and give the time for them and solve their problem. The delivery people will be waiting for you to open your box and check it out whether it is working or not. Will they do like that?
No, sir.
No. So that is delivery. They just drop it and they will come out. Service means they are going to stand over there and they make sure that everything is fine. So, for example, if you are going to purchase with a washing machine or a television, so you'll be expecting that the showroom person to come and fix that TV on your wall or on the TV stand,
Yes, sir.
or do you expect them to just throw that box and they let them go? Do we expect with that?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is the difference between the delivery and the on-site service now.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. So is there anyone else who has any kind of a doubt? Is that everyone are clear of creation of Google My Business profile? Good. So thank you for the responses. I hope that the remaining people who are not being completed with the profiles, so please share it. So this could be considered as an assignment that we are being that you are being submitted. Okay, so like this, we are going to do it in the coming sessions. So these are all the things which is going to be taken into consideration. Okay. So the people who might have not been uh, there in the previous sessions, so please inform them who are going to be in your contact. So make them to do it. Okay. So any kind of a doubt, please raise it either in the session or after the session on the WhatsApp. Okay. So by this we are going to wind up for the day. So thank you all. Have a nice time.
Thank you, sir.